Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our playthrough of Dark Souls. In our last episode, we picked up some items and we're ready to get on with our adventure. Want to look through some other quick items real quick, before we move on though. Mainly these souls that we picked up, we just haven't looked through their description. Let's take a quick look at them. Soul of a Lost Undead, used to acquire souls. Souls are the source of all life, and whether undead or even hollow, one continues to seek them. These all say the same. And then there's humanity. Rare tiny black sprite found on corpses. Use it to gain 1 humanity and restore a large amount of HP. This black sprite is called humanity, but little is known about its true nature. If the soul is the source of all life, then what distinguishes the humanity we hold within ourselves? Alright. So, with that looked at, I went and grabbed a few extra souls so that we could hear the rest of the cleric's dialogue by paying him the 500. And then we will move on to the next area. Let's get up here and talk to him though. Hey buddy.
Oh, hello. I will teach you miracles. A promise is a promise after all.
Alright. Talk?
I'm afraid that may be difficult, for our missions are sacred.
Oh, can we not?
That may be difficult, for our missions are sacred.
Well, apparently he doesn't want to talk to us since we didn't give him money that one time, so we'll just move on with our lives, I guess. So next up, we are going to head into the Undead Burg. And our mission is going to be to get to the next bonfire. So, here we have some actual combat now. Now, one thing I'm going to try and show you is this parry system. So when that guy attacks, I can use my shield to block. Or I can try to parry. And if I parry, that'll leave an opening for me to attack. Usually what it means is that I get hit because I missed the parry. We'll see how it works. Oh, yep, see. Yep, happened again. And now there's 2 of them. And we're going to die on the screen. Oh, nope. Alright, we didn't die. I will get 1 successful parry in for you guys before I move on. Let's get this guy's attention. Come on, buddy. There was a parry, and then we can do a riposte. And you can see that we do a lot of damage. But your timing has to be really good, and mine's not. So we won't be trying for a lot of those. Ooh, that guy dropped a longsword. Another good weapon. Let's see here. Widely used, standard straight sword, only matched in ubiquity by the short sword. An accessible sword which inflicts consistent regular damage and high slash damage, making it applicable to a variety of situations. You can see, has the same scaling as far as strength and dex as a sword we have. So, this weapon here is just slightly inferior because it doesn't have the holy damage that our straight sword does right now. Let's take care of this punk. Getting on my nerves. Throwing his fire all over. Oh! Get down. Take care of these 2 guys real quick. And let's run back down here. Grab this item. Now, far away, there is, let's see if I can get over here, an item way back there. I'm going to try and grab it, and I'm probably going to die because of the way this lag is working, but we'll see what happens. We got to run, we got to jump. I knew that was going to happen. Well, there is our first death in Dark Souls. Feel proud that it was, me jumping off a cliff and not anything useful. But at least we can show what happens when you die in Dark Souls. So you can see our soul counter in the bottom right has gone to 0. And here is a green blob. You recovered. We just got all of our souls back. So, as long as you can get to your souls, you won't lose them. You just need to be careful not to die a second time. Because when you die, what gets left is however many souls you have on you. And of course, if you haven't got your other souls back yet, you will forfeit them completely. Take care of this dude here. Gotta love the backstab animation. Oh, I hate this guy so much. You will come to hate him too if you play this game. You will come to hate him a lot. Alright. I'm gonna try this one more time. If we don't make it, we're gonna move on. Woo! Alright, let's go. Come on, jump! There we go. So once you're across, you can then walk across this bridge. Just hug these corners carefully and get a ring of sacrifice. Now what the ring of sacrifice does is if you equip it, when you die, you won't lose your souls. So where that becomes important, if you have a huge number of souls, let's say you had several thousand souls on you, and you didn't want to lose them when you died, you could put that ring on if you were out of, healing items and everything else. It's kind of just a security blanket. We won't be using it a lot just because we're not going to be smart enough to remember to equip it before we die. So to get into the Undead Burg, we need to head up here. Oh, there's a bloodstain. Somebody else died nearby. Oh, tell me he fell off the cliff. Nope, he just got stabbed. So let's head up. Oh, another item down here. Inside here, there's going to be a little rat off to our left. One thing we have to be careful of with the straight sword, oh, he fell through the world, is in small areas, you can see how we can bang off the wall. We have a thrust attack that we can use to get around that if we need to. I really like the moveset on this weapon. It also has a nice big arc attack, same ones that the longswords have. Alright, so this gate up here is currently locked. We can't get through there. So we're going to head into up we go. The Undead Burg. Oh, not locked from that guy. Oh, that's too far. Okay, they're a different way. From up here, there is this where the trick is? I'm just going to talk about it, but I'm not going to be doing it. There is a trick called the Burg Skip that you can do. I gotta find... I'm not sure where it's at exactly. I'd have to look around a little bit more. Stop it, buddy. But the way it works is that you basically jump down to an area you're not supposed to. You can look it up on YouTube, of course, called the Burg Skip. And you can actually skip a large amount of this area if you'd like to. I don't recommend it, though, because there's a lot of important weapons and souls you can pick up in here. Alright, I'm going to go through here. There is actually nothing inside of here we have to worry about. It's just a fog gate to make things look impressive. I think there is an item over here, though. Yep. And... can't go that way. Holy moly! Watch out for that, bro. Wow. Woo! It would suck to get killed by a dragon after making it this far. Or to get killed by these random undead. So, let's go take care of this dude up here with this crossbow. Hacha! Problem solved. Take care of this guy as well. And these two little dudes following us. Sit down, chump. Your buddy too. Alright. Now, if you have the master key, you can go ahead and open this door that's right in front of us. And you will find a wooden shield. Better magical defense, if I remember correctly, than the one we have. And we're going to go ahead and touch this first bonfire. So it's right in this little room. Let's light this fire. Go ahead and rest. So what this means is that if we die, we'll come back here. We won't have to run all the way back up here for Firelink Shrine. But because we rested, all the enemies are back. So we do need to take care of these guys real quick. You can see there he's healing with his own Estus flask. Oh, this guy's trying to sneak up on us here successfully. Oh. I think if we're undead, I'll have to double check that we can't be invaded. You have to be reverse your hollowing to get invaded, if I remember correctly. Oh, a couple of these guys. Apparently my blocking is just awful today. If somebody has a shield up, you can use that forward kick to knock it down. I'd recommend not doing it when the other guy's trying to stab you, but, you know, pro tips. That's what we're all about here at Grug Gaming. Oh my goodness, stop it. Alright. There's actually a set of staircase here. Hold on down. Wow. I'm having to do a lot of healing. That's how you can tell I am a pro player. And inside here, we have the first merchant. Now, if you kill this guy, you can actually get a sword. I think the Uchi Katana is what he drops, but we're not going to do that.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
So we can purchase some items. He sells repair powder, throwing knives, fire bombs, Lloyd talismans, orange guidance soapstones you can use to leave messages and rate messages. Let's just read these. Use of a weapon depletes its durability, eventually rendering it ineffective. Repair powder is a precious method of repair on the battlefield. It obviates the need for a repair box. Throwing knife. Throwing knives have limited range and accuracy compared to arrows, but offer a quick and easy ranged attack. Undead who lack other means of ranged attacks will do well to stock a few. So you can use knives to pull characters towards you. You need to have a high dex for some of the bows. If you don't want to invest in the dex, then you can buy these knives to throw instead. The firebomb we already read about, Lloyd's talisman. Then the orange guidance soapstone. Messages transmit to other worlds where they are rated, also rate messages of others. In Lordran, the flow of time is distorted, and messages allow undead to assist or deceive one another. We're going to buy that, so that we've got one. He sells the residence key for 1,000 souls. Key to a residence in the Undead Burg. Simple, sturdy design of the locks in the burg keep out unwanted visitors. And he sells the repair box. Rest at a bonfire to make weapon or armor repair possible. Repair powder is fragile and cannot be taken along. And the bottomless box. A peculiar bottomless wooden box. Its origins are unknown. Some deride it as a symbol of unbridled avarice. Any number of items can be deposited into the box. The items can be managed while resting in a bonfire. We'll be buying these in a little bit. He also sells a good assortment of weapons. If you want to change out what you started with, he sells a spear, a couple of bows, a couple shields. You see he has the heater shield. It does not have as good a fire resistance as the dragon shield we picked up. I'm not going to read all these descriptions I've just decided right now, because that's a lot of descriptions to read. He sells bows and arrows as well. And he sells the chainmail armor. If you wanted to buy this and up your defense, I think if we look, we'll see that... well, I can't compare it from here. We could actually buy this whole set if we wanted to. It gives us better physical defense, but it would slow us down. We may come back and buy that, though.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
Ooh. Buddy,
Hey,
you're kind of scary.
What's the matter?
We'll be coming back to buy some items from him a little bit later. But first, let's finish exploring this area. Watch out for this dude. He is a jerk. Hiding back there. And there's a couple little dudes kind of back in this back area. Just waiting on you. I forgot how fast they were. You'll notice that sometimes I lock on and sometimes I don't. Really, it's just situational. Some people try to lock on all the time. I do try to keep my health fairly high because it's too easy to die in this game if you're bad at it like me. Ooh, what's this say? Need hope. Yes, you do. Climb on up. Ah, here's where it's at. Alright, so I just remembered. I just couldn't remember where it was. Two things going on here. Number one, this is where the Burg Skip takes place if you want to do it. If you see this little ledge down below here, you want to roll and jump onto that ledge. And then you jump far to the right to that alley down below. And that skips a portion and gets you to the man who sells sorceries, if you want to. Just be aware of it. Let's go ahead and grab some throwing knives off this corpse. If you look, you can see that we are above, right where we came out, and that dragon jumped down above us. From here, we can make this little jump over here. And I believe there might be a crossbow out this way. Oh, it's been a long time. Let's see what's here. Yep, the light crossbow and a standard bolt. Couldn't grab those. Everybody's making a big fuss down there at us. Now we could roll down there if we want to, but I don't wish to. Alright. Head back this way. Oh, I think you have to actually. Yep, from here you have to go back around. There he is. We rolled into the fire. That was not effective. What did he drop? Oh, fire bomb. Thank you, sir. Go ahead and take that with us. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else I want to check out right now, but I don't think there is. I think we have everything we need. Yes. So, that is kind of the first area of the Undead Burg, up to about the first bonfire. When we return, we will be adventuring across this bridge and deeper into the Undead Burg. And we're going to have a boss coming up pretty soon, and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to fight Havel or not. If you played the game, you know who Havel is. I'll probably fight him, and he'll probably be the first guy I fight that you'll see me die a whole bunch on. So we'll do that. Ooh. In the future. What did... So, we got an extra Estus flask, but I'm not real sure how. If I remember correctly, if you put a message down and someone rates your message, then you get an extra Estus. But I don't remember us putting a message down, so kind of strange there. Well, folks, like I said, we'll be moving deeper into the Undead Burg in the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Thanks for watching, everyone. And as always, we hope to see you soon.